The return of the Messiah is imminent.
Who is this man?
The Black Messiah.
That's right. Are you scared?
You have a question? You hate your color. You hate your people. That's the problem you have.
It's a flame of fire.
Christ, he tells you that Christ's eyes are such red as if his house is flame of fire.
He
Give me
has a
that.
message, right?
That's
Be
right.
a man and stand for the truth. What's your name? What's your name, sisters?
We don't need to know our name. We're just here to listen. We're just here to listen.
Who is King Solomon?
A book wrote by a white person. No, your question is horrible.
Don't be scared. You're not putting anybody up. Come here. All right, look over there. What nationality do you see yourself in when it comes to the campsite? That sign over there. Okay, now let me ask you. When you look down over there, all right, I'm gonna show you. Right over here. When you look right over here, what do you see? Isaiah 11:11. Go on. Scattered throughout Africa and abroad. So let me ask you, where does the ancestor come from? Africa, right? Now, what part of Africa? Because I'm from Nigeria. Where are you from? Congo. Now, you lived in Congo, right? Have you heard about the Nilotics? Yeah. And the Bantu? Yeah. So which one are you? Bantu. You're a Bantu. So do you know why there's a difference between the Nilotics and the Bantu? But they look similar, right? They are both black people, right?
Yeah, they're black. Yeah.
They are black. That's plain, right? Now let me ask you. The Chinese and the Japanese, do they look similar?
Chinese.
They look similar, right? In ways, certain ways. They look similar, but are they the same people?
Nope.
Okay, you understand why I asked you that question? Who have Zondervan Bible Dictionary right here? If you have it, bring it. You know why I ask you that question? Because in as much as we all have black skin, we are not the same people. The Bantus are who they call, during the time of slavery, the Negroes. The Nilotics are the original, have you heard about Ham? The father of the black nation. That's the father of Egyptians, the father of Canaanites, the father of the Ethiopians, the father of the people we call Libyans today. He's not the father of so-called people they call Bantus today. We can be walking around here calling ourselves names against what God gave us, against what the Bible gave us. You understand? That's why we're out here, to restore our people's identity, to make them stop worshiping this. This is not in the Bible. I double guarantee you no Christian pastor can prove that Christ is white in the Bible. What you say? What you say? Say loud, I don't want to hear you. You said, do I think?
Yeah.
I don't think. It's in the Bible that Jesus Christ is a black man. And we're going to prove it to you. Hold on, just hold on. What's your name? Marvin. Let me finish with her because she's about to leave, then we'll go to them. Read, huh?
This is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary.
Read.
Page 213.
Go on.
Ham.
So pay attention to Ham. This is the people we call Nilotics today in Africa, because I grew up in Africa. Go on.
The youngest son of Noah.
Remember, Noah had 3 sons after the flood. Those 3 sons break off to form nations, right? Go on.
Born probably about 96 years before the flood.
Go on.
And one of 8 persons to live through the flood.
Go on.
He became the progenitor
So Ham became the forefather
of the dark races.
Now, pay attention. It's the dark races, right? So you may think, oh, I'm dark. Maybe he's my father too. Pay attention to this. Read.
He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes.
Not who?
The Negroes.
Not the Negroes. Not the people who call themselves the Bantus. But he's the father of the Nilotics. Now, go ahead.
But the Egyptians?
Egyptians, number one. Not the people living in Egypt today. Because they are not the original Egyptians. You know that, right? They took that land a long time ago. Around 331 BC, the Greeks were the first ones who took that land. Sorry, the Persians took it first, then the Greeks, then the Arabs during the old Caliphate time. What they call the Ottoman Empire. During that era, that's when we have wars going on, and they took that land. All right, prior to that. Go on. So the Arabs took the land. Go on.
But the Ethiopians.
So now Egyptians then who are black, the Ethiopians today who are black. Go on.
Libyans.
Libyans, the original Libyans, the people living there today are Arabs. When you go back into the history, the original people living there were black people. Because of wars that's happened in the past, that's why the original people have been moved away from the land. Go on.
And Canaanites.
And who?
Canaanites.
Canaanites. Those are the people today, you see them mostly in the South Africa part. So these are the children, and you not just in South Africa, you see them in Congo, you see them, what's sort of the country close to Congo? Uganda. You see a lot of the Nilotics there. You see them also in Somalia, Eritrea, Kenya, Tanzania. You see a lot of them there. So see what he says? He said, not the Negroes. So who is the father of the Negroes? That's a question you got to ask yourself. So if Ham, who is the father of the dark race, is not the father of the Negroes or the Bantu, so who is the father? Your God. Now you know you are not fully wrong. No, you are not wrong. I know you're laughing, but you are not really wrong. Because the Bible, God said, I'm a father to the Israelites, the 12 tribe of Israel. But let me give this to you. Give me Sirach 44. Sirach 44, start from verse 17. Real quick. Because you've heard about Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? You've heard about them, right? Read that. Sirach 44, start from verse 17.
Sirach chapter 44, verse 17. Noah was found perfect and righteous in the time of wrath.
Go on.
He was taken in exchange for the world. Therefore, he left as a remnant unto the earth.
Go on.
When the flood came.
That's what we just read about Ham, Japheth, and Shem. Go on. Hey, come closer, son.
And everlasting covenant was made
Everlasting
with him,
covenant was made with Noah. Go on.
that all flesh should perish no more by the floods.
Abraham.
Verse 19. Abraham was a great father of many people.
Go on.
In glory was there none like unto him.
Pay attention to this.
Who kept the law of the Most
So
High.
Abraham kept the laws of God, right? Jump down to Isaac.
Isaac, verse 22. With Isaac,
Remember, Isaac is the son of Abraham, right? Go on.
did he establish likewise for Abraham his father's sake
Go on.
the blessing of all men and the covenant,
Verse 23. Now pay
And-
attention here, sis.
and made it rest upon the head of Jacob.
So the covenant God had with Abraham, Isaac rested upon Jacob, who was the forefathers, was the fathers of the Israelites. Go on.
He acknowledged him in his blessing
Go on.
and gave him an heritage.
So that blessing from Abraham, Isaac went to Jacob, and from Jacob went to who?
Jacob gave him an heritage.
Go on.
And divided his portions among the 12 tribes. Did he part them?
Among the 12 tribes. So Jacob parted his blessing, his heritage, the land among the 12 tribes. So, now let me ask you, who is the father of the 12 tribe of Israel? Abraham. Who else? Isaac. Jacob. Jacob. Remember, Jacob's name was changed to what? You don't remember? Give me that. Genesis, yes. This you want to go so bad. These and these, according to the Bible, which one is Christ? Where's Mervyn? Hey, come. I'm about to show you right now. Come on, I'm about to read it right now. Come on, don't leave. Come on, you're about to see it right now. We're about to see it right now. Give me that Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. Let's go. So which one is Jesus Christ according to the Bible? This or that?
There's other races.
She said, what's your name, sisters?
We don't need to know our name. We're just here to listen. We're just here to listen.
Why do you think
I'm doing
black and white? There's Middle Eastern, there's
I
Asian,
know,
there's
understand.
Okay, you said Middle Eastern. So you said Middle Eastern, right?
Yes. Who is this man?
Read what you got. Read what you got.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14.
You're going to ask your question. Don't forget it.
His head and his hairs were white like wool,
Go on.
as white as snow.
Said are white as snow. So let me ask you, which one of these has white
But
snow?
why-
Which one?
My main question,
Hold on. Which
no,
one?
My main question was, Jesus
You're not
has a
answering what I'm
message.
asking.
No,
This
no,
one
your
asks
question
the
is horrible.
This one and this one. Which one is white and woolly?
Who gave you? Who is this man right
Which
here?
one has white and woolly hair? This or that?
I have woolly hair.
But you support
Which one? I'm not asking you about him. I said this
So-
or that who has woolly hair.
Yeah, that one is. 'cause
Okay,
the
see
guy
how
that-
simple
No,
it is.
that's you're not asking.
As white
Wait,
as
what-
snow,
what verse
and
of the
his
Bible?
eyes were as a flame of fire.
Christ, he tells you that Christ's eyes is as red as if he
But
has
at
a
the
flame
end
of
of the
fire.
day, he
Give
has
me
a
that.
message, right? Why did
Hold
he care
on,
about
let's
how
finish.
he describe if he should care about the
Oh, you don't. You shouldn't care
no,
about
no.
how what he looks
Hold
like.
on, hold on.
But his
Hold on.
message is more important than...
Let's finish this, then we're gonna go to them. One question to another. You don't go to your class and your teacher's explaining the question,
Are you
and
the
you
teacher?
keep throwing them all over the place. One question, finish it, then I answer your next question. If you have another one,
call
then
my
I'll
name
answer
and
the
you're
next
ignoring
one. Understand? Does it make sense?
No, it doesn't.
Keep going.
This guy's a
Verse 15,
When you call
and
me
his
over-
feet like unto fine
He
brass.
said the feet of Christ is like unto fine brass. Now, my sister, let me ask you, what's the color of brass? Fine brass, burnished brass. What's the color?
Grass?
Brass,
Gold.
burnished brass.
Gold.
What does it look like?
Gold.
They look like a penny. Like a penny.
Like
burnished brass.
Like copper?
Are you the
A
color
burnished
of a
brass, like
penny?
a copper, yes. Keep
Am I
going,
the-
keep going.
Oh my God.
And his feet
So
like
not just that, but now he's going to give you more description to that.
No, it's
like
not.
unto fine brass, as if they burn in a
So now
furnace.
let me ask
Wait, I
you,
have a
if you burn a copper in a fire, right, and you bring it out,
I already heard that man speak about this.
yes, and you, yes. So what color is that? What color is that? What color? This, it doesn't matter. What color is
There's
it?
different versions, different timelines.
So what version do you have?
You're not even.
This is King James version.
Exactly.
So
Alright,
now let me ask you, what version do you have?
You're reading a European book, and
Give me your, let me see if your version will change. Give me that Song of Solomon.
there's no proper version of the
Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 1. Who is King Solomon?
You're reading a white book.
Who is King
You're reading
Solomon?
A book wrote by a white person.
Do you know about
and
King
you guys
Solomon?
are preaching black. You guys are funny.
Yeah? Have you heard about King Solomon? Who was he the king of?
Where are you reading that?
He's the king of this 12th Song of Solomon. Song of Solomon.
Isn't that a book by Toni Morrison?
Just open Song of Solomon. You have it there. Song of King Solomon. Who is the king? Who is it the king of in the past? Is it the king of Israel or not?
You guys are.
Do you know?
Songs of Songs or
Song of Solomon. It's the same person.
Okay.
Song of Songs.
Songs of Songs.
King Solomon is the king of one nation. Marvin, King Solomon is the king of one nation.
Yes.
What nation was King Solomon the king of?
I don't know.
All right. Does anybody know what nation?
I just have something to say.
Read what you got.
The book of Songs of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 1.
So pay attention. 1 verse 1. Open it. Song of Songs 101. Read.
The Songs of Songs, which is Solomon.
The Song of Songs, which is who?
Solomon.
Read.
Verse 5. I am black.
What does Solomon say?
I am black.
What does Solomon say?
I am black.
So when you go into the version you have, which came way after 1600, because King James, whether you know it or not, is a black man,
I know
historically.
that.
So he had to translate the book because then the Vatican City wouldn't allow anybody to have the Bible. All right, read it one more time. What did King Solomon say?
Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black.
So King Solomon said what?
I am black,
Go on.
but comely.
King Solomon is the forefather of Christ. So if his forefather is black, what does that tell you about Christ? Mervin, what does that tell you about Christ?
Repeat the question.
Read it one more time. Read it
Songs
again.
of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5.
Pay attention, Mervin.
I am black,
So King Solomon said, I am black, go on,
but comely.
but handsome.
Oh, ye-
So, hold on, if King Solomon was the forefather of Christ, and David was the father of King Solomon, and Solomon said, I am black, what does that make Christ? What does that make King David?
First of all,
Middle East or black?
Arab, or at least Jewish.
What, no, what you said again?
Jewish.
What, you say he's Jewish?
Yes, Jewish.
No, you said Arab, then you said Jewish.
I mixed up. Jewish.
So you talking about the people living there today? Or is this telling you that the real Jews were black?
The real Jews were not black.
See, that's the problem. Give me that Jeremiah 1:14 verse 2. You gotta pay attention. You hate your color. You hate your people. That's the problem you have. You cannot stand to know that the Bible is telling you the real Jews are black. And you hate that stuff. That's a problem.
You're Jewish.
That's a Stockholm syndrome. You need to get away from it. Don't be scared. Stand as a man.
That's
Be
right.
a man and stand for the truth. Read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2.
So let's see what the prophets say about the Jews, the Judeans. That's where the word Jew comes from. Judeans. Read.
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
And the leaders of the Judeans' language, go on.
They are black.
What did the Bible say?
They are black.
What did the Bible say the real Jews look like? Read.
They are black.
Read it one more time.
They are black.
Like what?
Unto the
Why
ground.
did he say unto the ground? Because Adam was created from the dust of the earth. What is the ground color? When you go all the depths of the soil, what is the color? What is the color? Give me that Genesis 2 verse 7. Genesis 2 verse 7.
Can I ask you a question?
You know,
My friend has been asking three questions of you.
Are you scared
You
of
have
me?
a question?
Are you scared?
More like a statement.
Go ahead.
Are you scared of me?
We're going to read this and you say what you want to say. Read.
The book of Genesis,
Oh my God.
chapter 2 and verse 7.
Go on.
And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground.
God formed Adam from the dust of the ground. Now when I ask you, what's the color of the dust of the ground? Is it white? Is it brown? Or is it darker when you go into the
That's
depths?
pulling shit out his ass.
How do we know it was the same color as it
Oh
was?
my God, bro.
Again, let me
These
ask
are
you
the
a
effects
question.
of slavery, man.
The soil, the dust of the ground. What colors does it look? And when you go in depth to the soil depth, what's the color? See, that's the problem. You cannot admit to who you are because you hate yourself. You gotta learn to love yourself, brother. Give me that Leviticus chapter 19. You gotta learn to love yourself, but if this or not, this is love. Go ahead.
So I understand what you're doing here, but I just feel like it even says in the Ten
You said you
Commandments-
feel like.
I feel like it even says in the Ten Commandments, do not have false idols.
Right.
It says no false idols.
Right.
So either of these images are, whether it's Jesus look like that or like that, none of it matters because at the end of the day, it's his message.
So
The message-
okay. So you want me to listen to you over God who put it in the Bible?
I'm not
So if it
saying
doesn't
you,
matter,
I'm just saying-
hold on. If it doesn't matter, why would God put it in the Bible? If it doesn't matter, if the color of Christ doesn't matter, why will God put it in the Bible? Give me 1 John 5 verse 10.
At the end of the day, everything is subjective. Everybody.
I'm asking you a simple question. You're making a simple question that looks like
You
logic.
are yelling. Very much yelling.
I'm not teaching only you, I'm teaching everybody so they can hear. So the question is so simple. It is so simple.
You are not letting.
No,
You're not.
hold on. Read what you got.
The book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 10.
Pay attention, brother.
He that believeth on the Son of God
So Bible tells you he that believeth in the Son of God. Who's the Son of God, Reverend?
Jesus Christ.
All right, go on.
hath the witness in himself.
Go on.
He that believeth not
He that
God,
what?
believeth not God,
If you don't believe what God gave us,
hath made him a liar.
so going back to what we just read in the Bible, he tells you that his feet like unto fine brass. God gave us that record. He's telling you if you don't believe what God gave us as a record of what Christ looked like, you are calling him a what?
A
You are
liar.
calling God a liar. That's what you're doing, Reverend. Go on.
You're twisting
Because
it, man.
he believed not the record.
Because he did what?
Believeth not the record.
Because Mervyn, you don't believe the record God gave us. You believe in your emotions. You believe in what a white man taught you. You believe in what your church taught you. You don't want to believe what God gave you. Do you believe in the Bible?
I have a question for you.
Do you believe in the Bible? You are not the teacher here. I'm the teacher. Do you
You're a
believe in the
teacher.
Bible? Yes.
What Bible is this?
I ask you.
What Bible
Do
is
you
this?
believe in
What
the Bible?
Bible is this? What Bible is this?
Keep reading.
All right, so you can't read.
Believe not the record that God gave of his son.
Of his what?
His
So
son.
you don't believe what God gave as
Did
a
I say
record
that?
for
Did
his
I
son.
vocalize that?
You do not believe what we read in the Bible, so guess what?
Did I say that?
You don't need to say that. Your actions say that.
My actions say that.
Yes,
And
because
what
we
your
read to you where he said that Christ
who-
has a burnished breast and I ask you what color it is, you don't want to answer it.
I don't want to answer because you're not
Because
answering
you
me.
said it's Arab.
He is. He's no. I said Jewish. I corrected myself.
So Jewish people today in the land, so you want to tell me,
Jewish people in Israel right now are...
you want to tell me when he said that the Jews are black in Jeremiah 14, Song of Solomon 1 verse 5.
That's not what it said at all.
He said, I am black but comely. So you want me to take that away and believe you because you don't like what the Bible says. You in the wrong place, bro. Give me that. Revelation 1.
What Bible is this?
Revelation 1, start from verse 2. You in the
Book
wrong
of
place.
Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 2. Who bear record?
Who bear what?
Record
John the apostle bear record of who?
of the word of God.
Of Christ. The Bible tells you if you don't believe the record about his son as it's written, you calling God a liar. So guess what, Mervin? You are calling God a liar. What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.